I think it's important to know a place like Xi'an, to really understand it, to know its historical significance, and maybe also not just to think of it as sort of one quick stop on a tour, but to think of it, as a place to learn about in depth. The longer term, art, music, culture, food. I think the cultural side of it is probably the strongest bridge between the two.
I hope that now it's going back again for tourism from America going to China and China to America. Culture is very important. Like for American people, learning about the folklore, the food, the many things. It's the same way for Chinese people come to US and sharing all the cultural activity that they have.
What I love most about Xi'an is a combination of the amazing cultural heritage there and the warmth and creativity of the people. I think culture is really the core of our ability to retain our ties and to grow our ties between our cultures. I think when everything else is complicated and maybe that culture is the one thing we can all agree on, that we love to learn more about each other's culture. And the warmth of that relationship continues no matter what else is happening. I have to say that I'm waiting for the return of the nonstop between New York and Beijing and Shanghai.
We need more capacity with the airline partners. That means we can get more people to China. And every time we send a plane over filled with US tourists, the plane has to come back filled with Chinese tourists. The airline lift is key, and anytime we can see expansion of that is good for both economies. Our members, the tour operators, are always looking for what's the new place to introduce to the US traveler. And we have such an opportunity to build that traffic and exposure for China to the US. So it's a great business opportunity for both countries, regardless of what governments go through and the differences that they have. The tourism is the bridge that can help people understand that we're all people, we're all humans and basically the same. So I see a responsibility in building that awareness and exposure for the US traveler about China and vice versa.